Good morning, Thursday morning, heading to Powtoon for the day. Birthday celebrations over, meeting Mass Daily over. All pretty awesome. Today's gonna be great, spending all day at Powtoon, talking to them about some incredible things happening with that company, and then the weekend. So all good, let's do this. Made it to Tel Aviv bright and early, like 8:15 a.m. Therefore, incredible parking. Wow, it's getting cold. Love it. Love the winter. Starting the morning here at Powtoon with my coffee. Very important. It's a good coffee machine here. It's very important. Very important. Part of the product is the coffee.
Exactly.
All right, let's jump right in here. The first thing I did when I came to Powtoon as an advisor is I tried the product and I gave product feedback and I sat with the product guru who's sitting on my left. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Ronen Baran.
Ronen Baran. What is your story? What's your background?
Story. So let's see. I graduated from UCLA.
Oh, really? Did I know? Did you tell me that?
Yeah. Was actually in the US for about 14 years.
Okay.
I came back about 4 years ago. I worked at Yahoo. I worked in consulting.
That I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Worked in a marketing analytics company that was acquired. And after it was acquired, I moved back.
What was your role at Yahoo?
Different roles in search marketing, also on the strategy side. So I was director of strategy at
So you're
Yahoo.
marketing and product.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And strategy.
So would you say you're more passionate about product or more passionate about marketing?
Product.
All right, you have to say that was your product here. No, I'm just kidding. So we're pretty much like the mirror of each other because I'm more marketing guy, but I definitely like to be involved in like product. So
We complement each
there
other.
you go, beautiful. We're even completing each other's sentences. I love it. All right, so what is Powtoon? Talk to me.
So Powtoon is a SaaS platform for creating amazing videos and presentations. Essentially, it allows every person, whether it's a sixth grade student or a granddad or a professional working for a small startup or as an entrepreneur or working in a big enterprise, to really create something amazing that is going to be proud of easily and just having fun while doing that. It's exciting.
You know, I really need to learn how to turn off my phone when I'm doing interviews. All right, so let's take a step back here for 1 second. Why? Why Powtoon? Why platform for video? Why? Give me the why.
Why as me and why as the customer?
We'll talk
Why
about
did I
you
join
after.
Python? Oh,
No,
okay.
why is there a
Why
need
the
for
customer?
why is there a need for Powtoon in this universe?
Yeah, well, the communication has evolved, right? The generations are changing. People have less attention span. They're no longer are interested in reading long content, in getting, viewing boring presentations. They want something that's really going to inspire them, going to teach them what they need, and be able to do that in a snap. And Powtoon enables regular users, regular people, to create something amazing in a couple of minutes and be able to transform the way they communicate.
I'll add to that. Most people don't know what goes into making videos like this, right? I walk around with the camera. For me, it's easy. I then send, let's call it, anywhere between 20 and 50 gigs of 4K footage to my editor, who then takes it and works on it anywhere between 5 and 10 hours a day to create high quality, produced, video content. There is a lot that goes into creating video. The thing is, though, there's more and more need for video content as the internet evolves, as communication evolves, as companies grow, and to have a video editor that's going to spend 10 hours a day editing your video is unsustainable. There is a massive need, but a massive need for companies to embrace and to leverage video content to tell their story more effectively. Like you said, people have less attention span, people don't have patience for long copy video. I think that's kind of like preaching to the choir. Everyone knows that.
Yep.
You don't have to sell video anymore. It's kind of so obvious. The thing is, though, if you are not a video creator, you basically are stuck. Like, what do? You can't spend $50,000 paying some. So what are you going to do? And that's why Powtoon's most exciting, and that's why I am honored to be joining this company as an advisor. But talk to me a little bit about the actual kind of product and kind of your, let's call it vision, your challenges. Talk to me about your day to day. Like, what does it mean to build a? I mean, look, you know what? Before I even ask that, let's just give a little context here. How big is Powtoon? Like, you guys need to understand. This is like 96% of Fortune 500 companies, I think is the number.
Yeah,
96%. All right, whatever it is. Over 90% of Fortune 500 companies use Powtoon. There's a Powtoon created every day, every second of every day.
Yeah, pretty much around the world.
How do you build a product at that scale? Talk to me.
Well, I think what makes Powtoon really, a phenomenon, I would say.
I like that.
Is that it's very easy to use. And as I mentioned before, people from all kinds of ages with different level of expertise can use Powtoon.
Right.
Either starting from somebody who doesn't know anything about design or animation, all the way now we actually have a plugin for Adobe Photoshop, where even people who maybe in the past wouldn't have looked at Powtoon as a professional tool now have a real good usage for Powtoon to really transform what they've done on the design side into an animation.
So if I'm a designer and I'm using Photoshop, which I'm doing, which all designers are using, what can I do with this new plugin?
So if you created a design in Photoshop, you can literally export it into Powtoon in a number of seconds using a plugin, and all of a sudden you have 90% of an animated video created out of your design. So something that you can share immediately with the person who really was your customer, to show him very, very easily how this would look like, maybe without
so like literally click and boom, you got a video from your design.
Yeah, essentially.
Incredible. By the way, I just want to say one thing totally unrelated. You know how there's Siri shortcuts in iOS now? You can have Siri do certain shortcuts. Like when I open my Twitter app, it's going to do whatever. I need to set up a Siri shortcut that when I press record on my camera, all my volume turns off. Like in these notifications, be quiet, I'm recording here. All right, so that's...
Yeah, but you were talking about how big Powtoon is, right? So I'll just get back to that for 1 second. So Powtoon has been used by more than 20 million users ever since it was founded about 6 years ago. And as you mentioned, there's a Powtoon created every second of the day, and we can see it on our monitors. The other thing about it, there's more than 4 million Powtoons on YouTube. And so if you search for Powtoon on YouTube with any keyword that you would like, a lot of it in the education space, you will find an amazing Powtoon created by somebody who can inspire you.
That's you just said something kind of nonchalantly, but I think that's super actually important and key. Education. Right? Because we talk about marketing, we talk about your demo videos and all kinds of, that's great, that's cute, but education, right? Communicating to the next generation. These guys are hyper ADD, right? These guys, and I don't mean ADD as in a bad way. I mean meaning they have less attention span. They need communication in their at their speed. And if we can facilitate that and give teachers and institutions, educational institutions, the ability to communicate with that generation via video, that's huge. Yeah. And that is a very strong pillar and focus of the company.
Yeah, and those guys, those students, they grow up, and then they take Powtoon with them to their businesses, to their work environment. And we actually just finished a competition, or something that we do every year. We do a campaign and really try to give as much licenses, either for free or for a very low price, to education institution, because we see that's where the future. That's where we can start getting those students into creating something creative, love it, and then again, take it all the way in their career.
I often tell entrepreneurs, I literally wrote an article about this last week. I said something like, one of the phrases, or one of the things that I hate when entrepreneurs say is, if you build it, they will come. Like, oh, my thing is going to be so good it will go viral. Inherently viral. I hate those words. Yeah. So you'll forgive me for saying it, but Powtoon is inherently viral. Yeah. I mean, this thing how many users?
20 million users.
That's viral. Like, by all definitions.
Most of it is viral.
And it's because someone saw a video and it says, by Powtoon, powered by Powtoon, created by Powtoon. They're like, wow, Powtoon, tell me more. They go in, boom, create a video, because it's so easy.
And a lot of word to mouth, and a lot of, as I mentioned before, students who create a work for their school and show it to their dad. And, by the way, their dad is the CMO, CRO of a company, and we hear a lot of stories like that.
That's
so
awesome.
It's very, very fun.
All right, so listen, Ellie's CEO of this company. Danny's, we got a lot of founders, we got several founders, we got several key components, but let's be honest, you're the most important person at this company. That's the bottom line. You're doing, really, jokes aside though, I mean, you're building product here at massive scale, and it's all on your shoulders, no pressure. But listen, hopefully we'll be able to work together for a long time. Like I said, the first thing I did is send you product feedback right when I joined.
Yep.
I'm excited to see where you bring this thing because there's so much potential here. And keep kicking butt, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on camera. It's like 9:50 in the morning. And I was like, get on camera. He's like, middle of work. I'm like, get over here. All right, man. Thanks. Have a great day. Okay. Stop looking at the thing. Look at me. Look here.
Wait.
Eyes.
Bits, I need you to
Eyes.
step more forward so that I look skinnier.
That's part of the vlog. Part of the interview.
Oh.
So we're at Powtoon, by the way. I don't know what it is, but I call it Powtoon, and everyone else calls it Powtoon.
Okay.
With the emphasis on the tune, and my emphasis is on the pow. Just saying.
Everyone has a different explanation of
I know, I
where
realize
a name
that.
came from.
That's funny. That's actually funny. But let's start. Let's back up.
Okay, back off.
Not back off.
Back up, I said.
Back up. You
Yeah.
tell me to back off?
Sure.
Okay. Where are you going? Come back here.
Right here.
Okay. So you want to lean back? We can lean back.
No, just making some room.
Okay. So then we have to move back. We have to do that. Then we have a wider angle. Oh boy. Okay. Wait a second. Every company.
Wait, does my breath stink?
Here. No, but I have this.
Okay.
This is so going in the interview, by the way. I'm just telling you that right now. This is going in the interview. But Joseph, do not cut this out. This is like the best interview ever. Best beginning of an interview ever. Every company has, there's like a few roles in every company.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about titles. Like there's a few personality types that every company has. One of them is like the bulldozer / powerhouse, I just spit on you, / like bulldozer. Like bulldozer, powerhouse, like super passionate, get stuff done. Mm-hmm. That would be you.
Yeah.
In this place, that's you.
Okay.
Who are you? What's your background? I'm gonna shoot someone if that doesn't stop. What's your story? What do you do here? Talk to me. Who are you?
Okay, so I'm Talia.
How long do we know each other? Let's start with that.
How long do we know each other?
At least 5 years.
Let me say it again. Okay, I'm Talia. We know each other for about 5 years.
Well, I think, right? I think
Probably. I
Okay.
think that the first time we met was probably 3 years ago.
Where do we meet?
Where did we meet? Where do you meet everyone at Mitos?
Did we really?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean we had a meeting?
Yeah.
But we knew each other before
I
that.
don't know. We never met in person
But
before
we
that.
knew of each other.
Sure. I don't know what you know. I know I knew of you for the
Okay.
past like 6-7 years. Okay.
Cool. All right.
So I'm a marketer at heart. That's what I do. That's what I breathe. My DNA is marketing. I do that very intuitively. I've been in marketing for about 10 years now.
Wow. That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
By the way, it's really interesting that you say that. I'm gonna interrupt you now. This is the kind of relationship we have.
Yeah.
We've been working together here at Powtoon, and like energy meets energy. It's like, which is good and bad, by the way. It's all good at the end of the day. But like our meetings, you think we're like ready to kill each other when in reality,
Yeah, but
it's
we're
all
not. It's all good.
All good. But you said something really interesting just now, and I talk about this so often. You said I do marketing intuitively because, in my opinion, you can't teach marketing. You can take courses and you can learn tactics, but marketing at its core, and the difference between marketing and sales, I always talk about this, is that one word, subtlety. You can't teach subtlety. Either
Yeah.
you got it or you don't. And you said it, you do it intuitively. And I think perhaps, and I'm going to say, I'm walking on eggshells here, trying to be very diplomatic and careful, that might very well be part of the reason that there are probably less than 10 world-class marketers in this country.
Yeah,
because
and I'm one of them.
Of course.
Yeah,
Because
that's
subtlety,
me being subtle. I'm one of them.
because subtlety is not, even the word subtlety, can you stop making noise? The word subtlety does not exist in Hebrew. How do you say subtle in Hebrew? You don't.
You don't.
You say adin, it's gentle, but there's no,
Yeah.
because we're not subtle people in this country, and that's why we're not very good at marketing.
I disagree. I think there are a lot of great marketing people in the country. I think
World class? That can scale a company globally? Think about it. How many do you, without naming names?
I think there's a lot of potential. I don't think that it's come to life yet. But I think as we see loads of startups and a lot of opportunities being given to people who are just starting off their way and do it intuitively, there'll be a lot more of this being seen.
You look at someone like the CMO, Omer Shai of Wix, the CMO of Wix. You look at Efrat Fenixon. You look at these people that are like building rocket ships globally.
Yeah.
There are really not that many like that in this country. You'll think, we'll talk about this afterwards, but I'm telling you, there's less than 10. I'm serious.
Okay.
That's what I think. But anyway, okay, moving along.
So let me continue talking
Yes,
about myself.
stop interrupting you, yes.
So I do marketing as a DNA. Everything I speak is marketing.
In your blood, yes.
It's in my blood. It's for better and worse, by the way.
Okay. My camera won't stay straight, so it's bothering me. Yes.
I've
with
been in
you.
marketing for about 10 years. I started off, and the best school for me was in a great PR and online marketing agency, Blondes 2.0.
You yell it in
where-
Moti, fist bump.
Yeah, I yelled Moti, shout out. But really, that's where I got exposed to the tech industry. So I am so not a tech savvy person. Talia from like years ago didn't know anything about tech.
Really?
Suddenly I'm thrown into this, and I started off by managing less techie accounts. But that's how I got exposed to the tech industry and startup industry, and helping startups grow.
Sitting so straight, and I'm sitting so slouched over.
I did.
Go on.
I was more on the social media marketing side there as opposed to PR, and eventually I grew. I managed the whole HP account, which was tons of people. It was great, and then I grew into the social media marketing manager there, where I really got an opportunity to work with a ton of clients, and it's the best school ever. Working in an agency is the best school for a marketing person ever, because you're thrown into the deep pool and you have to deal with a ton of founders and marketers and marketing managers all at once at 12 a.m. So that's that you have to
And
do
it can
that.
only get easier from there.
It can only get easier.
Okay, got it. Fine, fantastic. You were there for how long?
So I was there for about 4 years.
Wow, cool.
Sorry.
And
And then I
from there?
joined Powtoon. Straight from there, I had a baby, and then I joined Powtoon 6 months later, and I started off here as the marketing manager. So I was marketing manager for about 2.5 years, and about a year ago, I moved over to do BizDev with a marketing orientation.
Okay, beautiful. So now you're focused on BizDev, but now I'm gonna take, if we can stop talking about you for a second. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure.
I want to talk a little bit about what excites
We're doing an interview, guys.
Wanna say
Come
hello?
say hi. Come say hi.
Show me the t-shirt, the t-shirt. You get it? You're not in the frame. You're not in the frame. There you Oh, yeah. There
This
you
is
go.
Ofer. Woo.
All right. So we have like literally less than a minute left. So
Go.
hit me on why does Powtoon excite you?
Why does Powtoon excite me? First of all, because in the core, everyone of Powtoon is a good person wanting to do good and bring good to the world.
Okay. There's good people everywhere though.
Sure, but in Powtoon, that's like part of the DNA.
Got
We
it.
won't do anything bad or negative.
Okay.
So that's a great environment to work for.
Okay, what
And
else?
I think we're also solving a real solution of people needing to make videos
Mm-hmm.
and not everyone being able to make videos. And we're making that
Accessible.
accessible
Everyone.
and possible for everyone. And I
some
think
numbers.
that's numbers. So what numbers haven't you communicated yet?
No, like give me like how big is this thing?
Okay,
We
so-
talked about every second of every day. We talked
Right,
about
right.
96% of what else? 20 million customers.
Wait, I want to tell you something else.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you numbers. We have 20 million.
This is the
clients.
relationship. I tell her, she's like, I don't want to listen to you. She tells me, I want to listen to you.
We have 20 million clients,
Yeah, okay.
all Fortune 500 users. But I want to tell you a really cool story about the Powtoon community.
Yes.
Okay, so when you do good, you also bring good. And the Powtoon community or the Powtoon tribe, our users, they're a huge part of Powtoon and how we've come about. And when I joined the company, I met Ilya, who we all know, he's a character, and he says to me, Talia, we have the strongest community ever. And every startup founder tells you we have the strongest community ever. I'm like, sure you do. They're just your users. Don't get excited. He's like, no, really, they're diehard Powtoon fans. And I was like, no way. Anyway, one time I got a Google alert, because I'm in marketing, I get Google alerts every time someone talks about us, of a kid that made a Powtoon about being bullied in school. And it was around Christmas time, and I was devastated. My heart was broken. I was like, I can't have this kid going to Christmas holidays being sad about being bullied in school. So we sent out an email to all our members, all our users. We said to them, come create a Powtoon to make M smile. That's how we called him.
I freaking love this.
And within 24 hours, we had hundreds and hundreds of Powtoons created for
How did I
M.
not hear this story before? Seriously.
It's
I
my
don't know if
community
I
story.
That's really
and
awesome.
that's why I love Powtoon, because people are insanely in love with Powtoon, and they care, and they're involved, and everything we do in Powtoon is for our users and to make their life easier. That's why I like working at Powtoon.
That is an awesome way to end the interview. And when I tell you next time to get on camera, don't argue with me, okay? Just
Okay,
kidding.
fine.
This is fun. Keep kicking butt.
I don't want to get on camera just because then people want to see more of me on camera, and then your vlog will become like redundant. and I don't want to take over.
You don't
like-
want to steal the
I don't
spotlight.
want to steal your
I hear
spotlight.
you. It makes sense. Okay, listen. Keep kicking butt. Do good stuff together.
Thank
Very
you.
excited about it. And yeah, just go get to work.
Right, just one last thing. Guys, if you have any business development opportunities, if you want to partner, reach out to me. I'm Talia at powtoon.com.
Your email's right there, baby. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Leaving Powtoon now, and my understanding is I have someone waiting for me over here with a surprise, with a present. Let's see where he is. right, so Ami bin David, who I know for a very long time, told me he had something for me. I don't have much more context, but he sent this good-looking guy to give it to me. What's your name?
I should say it's your birthday present.
Oh, that's true. What's your name?
Well, they already know. I'm Chagai.
Chagai. So you're just a friend of Ami's?
Ami's
Brother from another mother?
brother,
Okay.
another mother,
Yeah.
is one of my partners.
Got it. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Okay, so what do we have here? This is, I don't know what you know, what you don't know. I'll tell you 3-4 minutes about it, okay? This is the flying phone case camera, okay? This is called,
How am I going to take all that without the suitcase, though?
that's the point. It fits your pocket, okay? It's the first flying phone case camera, okay? There are many drones out there, very sophisticated. They get smaller and smaller, they get smarter and smarter, but none of them fit your pocket.
Right.
Okay, you want to take them, you have to schlep them around with you with a bag. This has
Talk to me
10
about
inside.
specs. What kind of camera does it have on
Okay, now, this one has 1080p,
Okay.
60 frames per second,
Yep.
sonic sensor, optical flow, SD card.
That's a drone right there? That whole thing? That's a drone?
That's a phone. That's an iPhone 10,
Right.
right? With,
And what flies? The actual phone flies or just that thing flies? That thing flies?
no one wants to throw in
Can you
the
actually-
air
you're gonna
an
fly right now?
$800 drone.
Go.
Okay, I'll fly. Wait, I'll fly it. Okay.
What's
so,
the website?
here? Same drone.
Yep.
Every phone has a different case, just the plastic. Okay.
Yep. But it is plastic. It's
What
not
else?
metal.
We have this. If you're not if you are a heavy user and
Yeah.
you don't want it on your phone, you know, some people say the phone is like, they don't want anyone to touch it. They don't want anything on it.
Right.
It's a tool. You
Right.
work with it. So we have this cool thing. It's a power bank.
Okay, cool. I
Power
don't want
bank.
to take this
Power,
case
power.
off my phone. This is such a nice
That's
case.
an X, yeah. Okay, so this is the power bank. It's a docking station.
Yep.
Okay, you
Yep.
dock it in, it charges. Okay,
Yep.
charge it 10 times.
Okay.
Also in your pocket.
Right.
Okay, now I have all the drones, I have all the DJIs, everything. When I want to take a picture of something, when I want to use the drone, I don't have it with me. I never have it with me. So now, until now you had 2 cameras on your phone, front, back.
Yep.
Now we have a 3rd camera. It's always with you. You take it off, it's like a tripod without legs. Toss it in the sky, take your picture, take
You're
a selfie.
teasing
coming
me,
back.
man. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's do this.
now let's do it.
Let's
Wanna
do
see
this
that
thing.
first?
There we go. Little tiny drone right there, baby.
Yeah.
Micro drone, let's call it. I mean, how well can you control this thing compared to like Mavic and the Spark?
Okay, that's it has the same brain, okay? But because this is only 70 grams wind,
Wind, yeah.
so if we go indoor, you won't believe what this does, and I want to show you.
But there's no wind right now, so we should be good, right?
Kind of. Follow me. Face recognition, gesture control.
Really?
Oh, whatever
Awesome.
you want, man.
Let's go. Fly it, baby. Get out of here. Oh, dude.
Feel it. I'm not flying it, okay?
Yeah, it's hovering.
As I said, it's a tripod without legs, right?
Holy smokes, man.
It decides whose face is more beautiful, and it follows it. Well, now
Obviously
it's
doesn't see me.
definitely-
Obviously doesn't see me
Because
then.
of this, it will follow me if I want, okay? It will take a picture when okay, look, it recognizes my fist.
Yeah.
Okay, look, chick, and it will take a picture. Chick.
Beautiful.
It will
Wow.
do. Okay, now look, I'll make it choose the best position for a selfie, okay? Now, I'll go back.
That's wild.
I'm not flying it,
That's freaking wild, man.
okay? I'm not flying it. Now I'll go towards it. What do you say
Freaking
about that?
Crazy, dude.
Huh?
That's
You know,
what?
he decides what to do. I'm not doing anything. Okay,
That's awesome.
now I'm gonna turn around. Look at this.
Get out. And it's really stable,
Got too
too.
close, so he starts to go out.
It seems really stable, man.
It's stable, and there's a typhoon here. Now look how stable it is.
Pretty awesome.
You fold it,
Yeah.
put it back on your phone case, whatever phone case you want, and you're done.
Done.
Okay?
Can you show me the phone?
This is
That's
a
a fake phone.
Samsung
Okay, yeah.
something. Yeah.
All right, got it.
Okay, now let's see what you got. Let's see. This is the box. Okay.
Does it say which one it's for, though?
Yeah, I'll check in a minute. You have two extra batteries inside.
Yeah. All right. So wait, the website. The website. What's the website?
Self-fly camera.
Where is it?
Self-fly camera. Self-fly camera. It's called
Self-fly.camera. Look at that, right there, baby. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's for sale. It's online. You can buy it
On January.
in January. Oh, so I'm getting a demo unit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to end this very awesome week. See y'all next week.